Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is AWL Hontai.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, introducing first, making their mid-ring from that's really none of your business. The very consistent representing Zaidan J.
1 week ago, the very kind assistants revealed their true colors, literally, revealing those Yakuza back tattoos and firing, and hopefully I just mean that in the employment sense, Mr. Shota out of Yamada Jiro's Zaidan J, assuming Yamada Jiro is still in charge. Notice he's not accompanying the BKA to the ring for this tag match. Nobody's seen Mr. Shota since his Kubida, his firing. And well, let's just say there's been long something suspicious about the very kind assistants. And now we know who they really are. We know that they're freaking ripped. Seriously, what the hell are these guys on? But right now, the darkest of humanity faces the human soul.
As for our opponents, making their way to company by Damashii, the tag team combination of the beautiful boy, Ningen, and the gunman veteran, Damashii. Oh, together they are, Ningen, Damashii.
Ikemen outfit tonight is inspired both by Women's History Month and, well, frankly, to throw it in the overly macho face of the cultural diversion that is the organization that the BKA represent. God, I'm walking on such thin ice here. And you know what? I think he can pull that look off. I mean, the asymmetrical top's a little bit weird, but I think it works for him. They are indeed super guys, but can they face off in this tag team bout against some very dangerous assholes? 15 minutes on the clock in this non-title tag team match. And we've got a lot of tag team matches for you tonight, but in our main event, our singles one-on-one match of the evening, Wakazaki makes the final challenge before her high school graduation in just about a week or so. She's going to graduate from high school. Will she do so as the AWL Joshi champion, as the woman who, not the girl anymore, the woman who broke the streak? Or will Amy Wade, the undefeated True Toronto star, be one step closer to the record for most title defenses in a single championship reign, and will the undefeated streak remain intact? That is your main event of tonight. The Tigers' war continues as Tiger Mask Dobaru, a veteran tag team, face off against a first-time ever tag team in the male Black Tigers. That's Giant Tiger and Knight's Tiger. Knight's Tiger only debuting last week in a loss. And the Tigers do not tolerate failure. The further action of the Black Tigers, but not in the Tigers' war. The female Black Tigers, Black Tigress and Black Tiger Queen, the Intercontinental Champion, will face off against UK Gen 2 in a fight for 4. We have brand new tag team champions in the Joshi division, and that means we are always looking for new challengers and contenders. For the first time in years, all 4 members of the AWL Best 4 are here in AWL Hontai. They're signed to our side of the bracket, our side of the promotion, which means we're going to have a 4-way reshuffle match that will change the order of the AWL Best 4. It's going to be Will Ospreay, Sonbou no Yaiba, the Great Okan, all hail, and Tiger Mask 3 in an elimination scramble match. We call it a reshuffle match. And because why not throw in another tag team match? Dominant Submission will have their first match of the season against the Warriors of Lightning. Focusing back on the action in the ring, the very kind assistants getting a pummeling from the guy that they'd probably beat up in the back alley outside the izakaya if they had a chance. Tag made. Oh, and this is going to get interesting. Two guys with, let's just say, I won't say equally sketchy backgrounds, but sketchy backgrounds nonetheless. Snake eyes, hot shot, whatever you want to call it, over the top rope. The very kind assistants are coming into this match 0-1 in sanctioned tag team matches. Whereas Ningen Damashii also 0-1 this season. So both of these teams are looking really for a fresh start as we're approaching the halfway point of Season 22 of the Animated Wrestling League. Quick tags in and out from the bookend tag team. Sorry, from the bit of an odd couple tag team. The bookends are, of course, the very kind assistants. I can't tell them apart, frankly. I don't think it really matters. Into the cover here. One kick out by the VKA. Ikementaro needs this win. He is 8-19 in his AWL career. That is a ratio of -11. That puts him firmly in the danger zone. And of course, at the end of the season, the 4 wrestlers between Japan and Canada with the worst win-loss records will wrestle in a match where the loser of the final fall is fired. So you need to stay out of that danger zone if you want to even have if you want to guarantee that you will have a contract for next season. Kick in the midsection. Swing and a miss with that side kick there that maybe you still shouldn't be wrestling in your business slacks, dude. I realize it does sort of fit the image, but maybe try something else, I don't know. Ikementaro, the master of the sartorial arts. Still wearing that mask from that one time his face got hit. His visage was besmirched, as he likes to say. Oh, arm breaker, tag Kogeki from a former AWL Intercontinental Champion, former British Openweight Champion as well, Satoshi Tobu. 16 and 22 in his AWL career. Ratio of -6. The VKA don't have great win-loss records either. VKA number 1, VKA number 2, and don't ask me which is which. 1-11 and 1-10 respectively. Five minutes. However, I for one suspect that the VKA have been kind of hiding their power level, as it were. They haven't been going full out until this reveal. Of course, those full back, full body tattoos, the reason that tattoos are considered socially taboo in Japan, and are enough to get you denied entry to a lot of public facilities. Certainly a lot of businesses will not let you in if you have visible tattoos. And it's because of the connection to guys like this. It's because of the connection like this to, well, to the underworld. Let's just say that. About a third of the way through the allotted time limit for this match. And if you're liking what you're seeing here, if you're liking the cultural connections, if you're liking the variety, if anything we just had in that preview makes you want to join the AWL, well, you can do that. All you have to do is click that subscribe button, give us a like, and just, honestly, let this play in the background and, jack up the view minutes. I would love it if you would do that for me, please. Thank you very much. Indie neckbreaker from a man who made his career on the independent circuit, the independent deathmatch circuit mainly, before coming into the AWL dojo. Ikementaro, a dojo original, formerly one half of Beautiful Muscle, but having much more tag team success, I would say, as part of Ningen Damashii, goes for the wheelbarrow, turns into an arm drag on the outside, and Ikementaro, maybe the last one you'd think to be an outside of the ring brawler, but he's doing the job right now. Back elbow strike right to the head of the VKA, showing no fear. Oh, big boot as well. And grab him and going up. This is not... Oh, back first with that crowd barricade. You can see the metal back there. That's a metal crowd barricade. It does have some padding on it, but you can see the metal if you look from the audience point of view there. Remember, it's a 20 count in the Animated Wrestling League, and now... Oh! beats of the Taiko. I didn't know he did Taiko in his all powers. Who knew? 20 count in the AWL to get up to 12, I think, officially. Before both men returning to the squared circle, that 20 by 20 foot AWL rings where the matches should be happening. Ikementaro now with a body slam, and he might be thinking the Sparkle Splash from this position, but the very kind assistant moving out. Sparkle Splash connects. 1, 2, kick. I don't know if that was a kick out or a break up, but either way, it didn't work. The fans coming alive for Tag Team Wrestling. I hope you love Tag Team Wrestling, because I think we've got a lot for you tonight. Oh, Lariato! Over the top. No! Back in the ring, the very kind assistant with good grip strength there. And once again, the visage! The visage has been besmirched! As Satoshi Tobu getting his ass kicked on the outside. He's used to that. Honestly, I think he likes it. Boot to the midsection, disconnected. Ikementaro fighting through the pain, fighting through the feeling of his own blood flowing down his nose. Or his face, I'm not sure if that's a busted nose or a cut lip. But there was a tag, will he notice? So! Springboard Superman punch. Might wonder about the brass knuckles there, if there was any kind of hidden implement. 6 minutes on the clock. Oh, swing and a miss with whatever the hell that was supposed to be. German! Gonna do it again? No, he's going for a Rainmaker! Oh. Okada's not in Japan anymore. Does that make that move open to the world? I don't think so. But the Rainmaker Lariat, not sufficient to put Ikementaro down. In fact, Ikementaro getting a 2 count with about 5 minutes and change left in the match. We'll have our next time call in just a few seconds. Uraken! Oh, this is not good. The very kind assistant with a very appropriate kick. That's the Yakuza kick. They're not even hiding it anymore, are they?
Here are your winners, Zaidan.
The very kind assistant, once again, leaving no doubt in anybody's mind just who and what we're dealing with here. With singles gold seemingly out of reach, Akira Merene is focusing once again on the tag team division.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, taking their wooden ring, the tag team combination of Hinda Akuko and the mistress of 1,000 Holds, Akira Merene. Together they are Dominant
The unbelievably dangerous Shinda Akuko making her first appearance this season. Took basically the first half of the season off because of apparently some nagging injuries. But she's been fully cleared by the AWL medical staff. She's back. And that means she is teaming up once again with the mistress of 1,000 Holds, the former Intercontinental Champion. And now coming out, one of the most unlikely top contenders in the AWL Joshi division.
And their opponents, introducing first making over the ring from the heavens, the Lightning Princess, Kaminari Hime!
Kaminari Hime, currently the number 2 rank on the AWL Best 4, she is set to face the winner of tonight's main event, Wakazaki or Amy Wade, for that Joshi Championship in the near future. Of course, a tag team loss here would not affect her in the individual rankings, as she is not a champion, but Something, something, momentum. You're supposed to talk about momentum a lot in professional wrestling. I've never quite figured out why. Now, I've never liked the Warriors of Lightning come out individually. I get it, considering just who they are and their entrances, but I'm not sure I like it.
Representing Familia, that's the continuation, Warrior of Light, Majiku 2, together they are, the Warriors of Lightning.
Majiku 2, who's spent a good chunk of the season at her father's bedside, as the original Majiku still convalescing after that neck injury at the hands of Gambakishi Dark late last season. Desperately needs a win here. Everybody in this match desperately needs a win here because nobody's doing all that well in terms of either win-loss records or recent activity in the case of Akira Merune. And the Mistress of 1,000 Holds up against the number 2 contender, will be number 1 contender by the end of the evening. Collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, beautiful! Beautiful head scissor takedown. Unusual way of doing that move. The speed of the Lightning Princess. Goes full rotation. Shades of Spring Tiger there. Of course, a lot of our AWL wrestlers will travel down to the dojo to act as guest coaches and trainers. Maybe should pick that up from Spring Tiger. Who knows? Shinda Akuko, who loves to target the head and the neck of her opponents. Setting up for that pile driver vertebraker combination that she loves. Shinda Akuko, again, this is the first time we were seeing her this season, but Shinda Akuko currently 9 wins and 7 losses in her AWL career, giving her a win-loss ratio of +2. And of course, with Akira Merume's record, incredible record of 66-32 +34, 1 quick breakup by the former AWL Intercontinental Champion. Oh! Swing and a miss on the moonsault. That's why moonsaults are such a dangerous move. Not only because you could hurt yourself and you could really fuck up your knee, but because you have to turn your back to your opponent, and there's no guarantee they're going to be where you left them. Going up and around now, making her slightly more famous. Shinda Akuko in a bit of trouble. The tag is made to the Princess of Lucha Libre. Majiku 2, back elbow escape there. Majiku 2, 4-15 in her AWL career. She's had success teaming with her brother in intergender tag matches, sorry, mixed tag matches. And of course, she's been in the corner of her father and brother when they've acted as the tag team known as Familia. But of course, with the elder Majiku out on the shelf, Familia has not had a tag team match this season, and they are effectively out of the AWL tag team division. Irish whip off of the ropes, drop down, gonna go for a leapfrog. Yes, showing off some good agility here, but oh! The Taharis countered into a power slam. And the tag made to the submission expert. Back into Kaminari Hime, literally the Lightning Princess. That's what that name means. Irish whip. Drop down again. No leapfrog, don't need it, and frankly, at her age, doesn't want to be doing that anymore. I don't blame her. Toe hold, shades of the Funk family. I believe that is hold number 27 out of 1,000. Not the most submission worthy. You're not going to submit someone, at least very few people will submit someone on a double toe hold. But it will set you up for the pile driver! Shit! 1, 2, desperation breakup there by Majiku 2. And look at that deadlift into the over the shoulder power slam. The neck, the head, the body. She's going to go for some kind of vertebraker here, I think. That's usually the way she likes to follow up the pile driver. Putting a lot of distance between it here as Kami Narihime desperate to escape. But she goes face first. And there it is, Hisatsuwaza, the vertebraker! Very close to the ropes, but it does not matter. She is out. Dominant submission, picking up their first win of the season. Undefeated this season as a tag team. And a powerful victory by Shinda Akako, moving her up to double digits in the win column. 10-7 now, +3.
Here are your winners. Dominant submission.
And Akira Marinee looks like she could still go for days. Positive energy after that hard singles loss. Just look at these names. What else do I have to do to sell this match? Seriously.
The following contest is a 4-way reshuffle match, scheduled for 3 falls. Introducing first, making his opening from the unified School of the Tiger style. He is the number 4 ranked AWL Best 4, the next generation Golden Tiger, Tiger 3.
Tiger 3 apparently taking a cue from Spring Tiger, adding that mixture of the red and yellow smoke, the yellow representing the golden school of the Tiger style, the red, the secondary color representing the black school of the Tiger style, a symbol of unity as the two mix and intermingle into Tiger Orange here in the AWL arena. It was a couple of weeks ago at AWL Strong and Free episode 65. It was the farewell match, a mixed tag bout. Tiger Mask 3 and Spring Tiger versus Emerald Dragon and Dragoness. Spring Tiger pinned the Emerald Dragon, the world's champion, after the Next Generation Tiger Feint kick, earning himself a place in the best 4. First of 2 representatives of the Empire tonight.
And his opponents, introducing first, making his little ring, representing the United Empire. He is the reigning King of Pro Wrestling, Provisional Champion 2024, the The Provisional KOPW Champion also pinned the Emerald Dragon not too long ago. Actually, it was exactly 3 weeks ago at AWL 424. It was a champion versus champion match, non-title, but the Great Okan, the KOPW champion, pinning the AWL Grand Champion and earning himself a future title shot. He is currently number 3, as you heard. He could rocket up to number 1 by being the last man standing in this reshuffle match. Emerald Dragon, really a man creating his own obstacles here. 2 out of the 4 in the best 4 pinned the champion in non-title affairs to earn their way into contention. But this guy actually won the fight for 4. Shut up! Eventually, even a coward dragon.
He's not a coward, he's busy.
Representing the number 2 ranked AWL Best 4, the blade that cuts between light and death, Sonbou.
I hate that voice. I hate that voice in ways you could not possibly understand. But Sonbou no Yaiba, definitely a threat. He's been floating around the AWL Best 4 since last season. Recently suffered a setback, losing a rank on the line match to, well, this man. The man with, still in my opinion, the best entrance music in all of professional wrestling.
And finally, making his way to the ring is the number 1 rank in the AWL Best 4, representing the United Empire, the Kawasaki Ospreay.
The man that they have called the best wrestler in the world for the last several years. As of this recording, he is about 24 hours away from his first match, the full-time member of the All Elite Wrestling roster. He is set to face fellow Don Callis family member Konosuke Takeshita, one-on-one at the AEW Revolution pay-per-view that will feature Sting's last match, a triple threat for the AEW World title, because, well, I don't know why you ever do triple threats for the world title. That never makes any sense to me under any circumstances. But right now we're happy to have him here in the AWL. He is defending his number 1 rank. If he is the last man standing tonight, he will face the Emerald Dragon in the champion's next title match. That will either take place next week, maybe the week after. We're still awaiting word from the AWL commissioner on that one. As he makes his way through the crowd and remembers the sound. Tiger Mask, Great Okan, Sonbou no Yaiba, Will frickin' Ospreay. Bang the gong, we are on, and immediately the 2 members of the United Empire going up against each other. This is an interesting dynamic here. It's a singles title match opportunity. That's what you're looking for here. Which means that Will and Okan, they're going to have conflict, and it looks like they decided to get it out of the way right at the beginning. Make it clear, this is not a tag team match. This is not a tornado match. This is, everybody here wants to be the champion. There will be 3 falls to the finish within the 15-minute time limit. In the event of a time limit draw, any falls still count as far as moving people up and down the ranks, but anyone still in the ring will stay where they are. So right now the time limit only helps Will Ospreay. Can he go 15 minutes? Of course he can, bruv. He can go an hour if he has to. And he's looking for Stormbreaker on the super heavyweight. That might be a massive mistake. Countered into the Alabama Slam. They do in fact have death in Alabama. They don't know what life is, but they do know what death is. As once again, the Dominator and the Assassin going up against each other. Hidden Blade, standing Hidden Blade. A strategic strike by Tiger Mask 3. Again, the man who pinned the Emerald Dragon in that mixed tag farewell match over in AWL Strong and Free. They're going up and out, off of the ropes. Runs in by, oh! Thrown away, swatted away by Sonbou no Yaiba, and I don't know if Tiger Mask 3 is going to recover from that. Going up, Sansu crossing the river to the afterlife is Will Ospreay. Fortunate his head didn't hit any of those ropes. Beautiful head scissor takedown. Almost a modified version of the, I guess the Rubicon Rana. Standing moonsault does not connect. Ospreay now looking for a power bomb. Oh, interesting version of the power bomb there by Will Ospreay. Sonbou no Yaiba enjoying throwing the little man around here, but maybe it's time to pin him. That didn't work. Oh, beautiful! Will Ospreay, normal. A lot of people would consider this an insult to his wrestling. I consider it a compliment. Will Ospreay, his professional wrestling is truly beautiful. Burning down the house, jumps right into the cover. 1. Now the loser of the first fall will be the number 4 rank in the AWL Best 4. Loser of the second fall, number 3. Loser of the final fall, number 2. Winner of the match, number 1. And they face the Emerald Dragon for the AWL Grand Championship as soon as the commissioner can put that match together. Emerald Dragon making his way back to Japan from Canada, where he has made 2 successful title defenses. And going up here, Tiger Driver. I'm sorry, Storm Driver. 1, 2, 3.
Tiger Master 3 has been eliminated. 1 victory to Will Ospreay.
As a result, Tiger Mouse 3 will remain at the number 4 rank. No shame in losing to someone of higher rank than you. Now wait a minute, an unlikely double team here. The double drop from Death and Domination. But yeah, that lasts a whole grand total of about 3 seconds. No friends in this match, no stablemates, no Imperial subjects. Look at that. And that's wearing long trunks to do that. Irish whip into the corner. Sonbou no Yaiba in trouble. Oh no! Ospreay looking to cross the river again, but he escapes the ferryman. Sonbou no Yaiba. It's not working, Sonbou. You're going to have to come up with something else, and he does. Choke slam. All the way down to the underworld, into the cover. 1, 2. Dominator Great Okan just keeping himself warmed up here as he goes for that claw slam.
Golden King, Titan.
The true and only master of the Mongolian chop, about to eat Storm Breaker! He may not be a junior anymore, but that's still a massive weight difference. To hit Stormbreaker, could he do it on Sonbou no Yaiba? That would be impressive. So far, Will Ospreay, the only one come out of here with a victory so far. Which means worst case for him, he will break even on the win-losses tonight. It is absolute chaos here, and this is why I don't like triple threat matches. They get really dangerous because there's always someone behind you. I mean, honestly, it's less dangerous to be in a 6-man, 8-man, 10-man, 12-man, where there's an even number of competitors. Because there's always someone to deal with whoever else is behind you. Huge lariat by Sonbou no Yaiba, who's really trying to push his weight around here. Wait a minute, we're gonna... No. Storm Driver! Didn't get him up for the breaker. 1, 2... Kick. Oops. What, maybe I've been spending too much time in Canada. I'm starting to say a boot and oot now. Eh? Dominator Great Okan looking to pin his own leader of the International United Empire! Sun Tzu crossing across the river of death. 1, 2, but there is life. Life still breathes in the Dominator. Can he get him up? Storm Driver yet again. A bit of a hesitation going into the cover. Will it be enough? Yes, it will, and we are down to United Empire versus United Empire.
To Will Ospreay.
Will looking to run the table. Dominator Okan looking to play spoiler. All freaking hail. They collide in the middle of the ring. These two know each other perfectly. They've gone up and down the road. They've been on the buses up and down the road with New Japan Pro Wrestling for years. They've trained together. They've worked together. They've wrestled together. Last time we saw these two in the same ring, it was part of that dog pound cage match that damn near ended the careers of men like Penare. And just like that, the Dominator Great Okan with that taped up claw. He burns it down till the ashes fill the frickin' skies.
Here's the winner, the Dominator Great Okan.
And there you see the updated AWL Best 4, Greater Pond versus the Emerald Dragon yet again, as soon as we can make that happen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, being told we have some footage from backstage just a few minutes ago. This is while our reshuffle match was happening. Apparently a confrontation between Amy Wade, who is here for our main event, is here to defend the AWL Joshi Championship against the Sotsuyoshi bound Wakazaki I, but Akira Merune, who's been calling out Amy Wade for weeks now. And that Amy Wade's been talking a little trash back, especially after the Mistress of 1,000 Holds lost the Intercontinental Championship, and right now any chance of challenging both the streak and for the title, good lord! Unprotected chair shot right to the head, that would be a disqualification and a fine under normal circumstances, but this is not a wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen. This is oh god, face first! What does this mean for the main event for the Joshi Championship? Well, we'll try and figure it out. We'll get you updates as soon as we know. Oh, and now we have to deal with these assholes.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall and it is a fight for 4. Introducing first, being accompanied by Giant Tiger and Night Tiger, the tag team combination of Black Tigress and the reigning and illustriously Intercontinental Champion, Black Tiger Queen. Together they are the Black School of the Tiger Style.
Well, these two teams do have the best win-loss records in the Joshi Tag Team Division for AWL Hontai. So this is a fight for 4. That means that Black Tiger Queen could become a double champion in the Animated Wrestling League, and I don't think anybody wants to see that. So let's all root for the British for the first time in history.
As their opponents, making their way to the ring of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the tag team combination of Lady Snood, Jessica Kidd, and Emily Manasaki, UK, Gen 2. Both
of these teams come into this match 1-0 this season, but an enormous tag team experience advantage on the side of the second generation British wrestlers, UK Gen 2. They're saying they want title belts, and that means they're going to have to take a trip to the wasteland, but the road to the wasteland lies on the other side of the Black Tiger. Black Tiger Queen is currently undefeated in the Animated Wrestling League, 5-0. And that's across singles, tag team, everything else, and of course her win of the Intercontinental Championship. She made one successful title defense of that belt. Jessica Kidd, perfectly balanced, 29-29, ratio of ±0. Tags in to Emily Nagasaki, 19-25, ratio of -6. And of course, just to be complete, Black Tigress, ratio of +6, with a 7-1 win-loss record. So UK Gen 2 on the negative side of the ledger, essentially here, compared to their opponents. Now, of course, don't forget Giant Tiger and Night Tiger out there on the apron. They will be competing in our next tag team match. This is going to be part of the Tigers' War between the Black Tigers and the Unified School of the Tiger Style. That's going to be a 2-on-2 tag team match against Tiger Mask Dobaru, who made their return just a couple of weeks ago. Going up here, what is this going to be? It's like almost a gory special, wrenching on both of the arms here. Not going to go for a slam, going to look for a submission. Doesn't get it, but a great transition into the arm drag by Black Tiger Queen, who we've seen really press that strength and power advantage. And of course, their finishing maneuver, the Black Tiger Crash. Alabama slam right into the bottom rope. That's Concussion City waiting to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Black Tigress, of course, on the outside, she likes to use what's called the Black Tigress Driver. And Emily Nagasaki with the Nagasaki drop and Nagasaki lock. Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd with the white knees of Dover that she likes to use. And of course, an expert in the world of sports style where a traditional finisher, as we think of it, was not common back in the day. This is, of course, not a World of Sport rules match. No round system here. It's one fall to a finish in this tag team bout. Uh-oh, look at that. Going for the fall-away slam, I think, but Lady Smooth able to get out of it. Lady Smooth with the advantage here as far as experience goes. This is her 59th AWL match, whereas both of the Black Tigers together don't even have a quarter of that level of experience. We are awaiting updates from the AWL Medical team. Dr. Marcus Feelgood looking over Amy Wade, the AWL Joshi champion, who is currently undergoing concussion protocol testing, and we're scoping out that arm of hers. We saw, of course, that slam into the steel chair and that nasty-looking Fujiwara armbar from Akira Merune, who I'm told has been fined while victorious in the tag team match earlier tonight. Confirm this? Yes, okay. Akira Merune will not be paid tonight. She is being fined 1 week's salary by the AWL commissioner for that behind-the-scenes attack with future repercussions to follow. Black Tigress flying through the air with the greatest of ease hits that moonsault, broken up by Emily Nagasaki, daughter of the original British Kendo Nagasaki, youngest daughter thereof. Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd, the daughter of Johnny Kidd, the original Mr. Smooth, coming up here. Check this out. That's the power to do that so easily to the woman they call the 10 pounds of muscle in a 5-pound bag. That's just impressive. And I would say that right now, Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd trying to do what she should be. Oh, this is perfect. Goes for that double wrist lock. This is exactly what Jessica needs to be doing. She needs to be out grappling and out wrestling her opponent. Whereas Black Tigress, she's going to want to dominate in the striking, the standing game. But Lady Smooth, no slouch in any aspect of professional wrestling. She can even high fly when necessary, though I don't think she's going to do that now. She's going to let Emily do the dirty work on the outside. And a drop kick takes the Queen down from her throne on the outside of the ring. As we're about a third of the way through the time limit now, 10 minutes and change remaining. Plenty of time for all four of these women to get their business done inside that 20 by 20 foot AWL squared circle. Irish whip off of the ropes.
Open kick.
Oh, what is this? Reversal. Inverted DDT at the 5-minute mark. 10 minutes on the clock. Tag made. Emily Nagasaki back in. Swing and a miss with that big boot. Oh, and the Tiger's claws come out, and a nasty spin kick right to the head. The martial arts inspiration of the puroresu, the lucharesu, the strong lucha, whatever you want to call it. That's what the Tiger style originated as. One of the first blendings of lucha libre and Japanese strong style. And there we go, a release German suplex. Shoots the half, goes for the cover. One broken up by Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd. But look at this, the raw power of the Queen of the Black Tigers as the official Hana Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family tries to get control of this. Black Tiger Queen flying through the air, a huge splash. Simple but effective. When in doubt, just fall down on your opponent. I love that. Going up here, Emily Nagasaki with a hot shot right across the top rope. Step through, looking for, no, I thought she was going to go for a sharpshooter, instead goes for that figure 4 leg lock. Emily trying to branch out her submission game. That's been kind of a weakness of hers. Oh no, we've seen her do this before. This is not going to end well. Wrist control maintained. into that hammer lock, and now going for the pentabreaker. Not going to get the submission that quickly, but a couple of knees right to the spine will do damage. This is a good setup possibly for the Wakazaki. Sorry, no! Nagasaki drop into the cover. Readjust to get a better ring position. Good defense here too. Kick out. Sorry, I'm thinking about Wakazaki Ai, who's got a self-named lock maneuver of her own, the Wakazaki lock, that might be utilized against the Joshi champion if that match continues. Okay, I'm being told now that Amy Wade has cleared concussion protocol. She got lucky on that shot with that steel chair. We are still checking out the arm. The referee corps is back there, as are the medical team. Dr. Marcus Fieldgood, our chief medical practitioner, looking over the AWL Joshi champion. Right now the match tentatively is on for later tonight. Main event still on, but damage done by the mistress of 1,000 holds, Akira Merune. Black Tigress, the harbinger, the herald of the Black Tiger School, snap vertical suplex by the inheritor of the world of sport, who's now going with a Japanese arm drag, and she likes a good transition there to the Fujiwara. Of course, having spent so much time in Japan, again, 59 matches here in Japan, here in the Animated Wrestling League, Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd has advanced herself, has learned from her Japanese opponents, picked up these more traditional Japanese wrestling holds. Over the top rope is the Tigress, about to throw a hizzy fit, did a bit on the outside there a moment ago. 6 minutes and change remaining. Right now struggling for not only control of the opponent, but the control of the position in the ring. Goes for a code breaker. Black Tigress struggling very, very deep in the rope. She's going to have to try and pull Jessica Kidd out from there, or go for something else here. But a tag is made. Black Tiger Queen picking up the scraps as Lady Smooth gets to a vertical base by rolling out of the ring down to the floor, letting gravity do the work for her. Irish whip into the neutral corner, and a nasty lariat. Black Tiger Queen basically saying, "You finish this. These two are beneath me," says the Queen of the Black Tigers. Cloverleaf backbreaker. And that could be the setup for the Black Tigress driver. Yes, it is. Hisatsuaza Black Tigress driver! Almost a perversion of the Spring Tiger Giri, as the Black Tigresses pick up the win, and they are now in the AWL Best 4 for those Joshi Tag Team Championships, currently held by the Wasteland War Party, Maxian Taylor and Heidi Howitzer.
Here are your winners, the Black Tigers!
And we have an updated graphic on the AWL Best 4 for the Joshi Tag Division. Yin and Yang, the Augments, Ladies of Lucha, and the Black Tigers. Coming up next, the male Black Tigers, Giant Tiger and Night Tiger, will remain at ringside. In fact, there's just going to be a switch of position here as we move to our next bout. The Tigers' war continues. It's a tag team debut for the male Black Tigers.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall in the Tigers' War. Introducing first already in the ring, Giant Tiger, Night Tiger, accompanied by Black Tiger and Black Tiger Queen, the Black School Tiger Style, and their opponents, the tag team combination of Tiger Wolf 2, Tiger Zadaki, representing and fighting out the unified School of the Tiger style, Tiger Mask W!
The record of the Tigers' war currently stands 2-1 to the unified School of the Tiger style, and they are currently wrestling with fewer resources than their Black Tiger opponents. First ever tag team match, and it's going to be Knight's Tiger looking to make up for his failure against Tiger Mask 3 last week. Bang the gong, we are on collar and elbow tie-up as Knight's Tiger faces off against Tiger Mask 2, the second Golden Tiger of the Tiger Mask Dynasty in the Animated Wrestling League, which is separate from the record elsewhere, just so we all know. Oh, back elbow. Now, we did get a good look at Knight's Tiger in that match with Tiger Mask 3. He's a high flyer, high speed, high agility. But he also seems to have respect for the history of the Black Tiger Dynasty, making use of that crucifix powerbomb that many Black Tigers throughout history, throughout different promotions, have utilized. And there have been, historically, more Black Tigers than Golden Tigers throughout the history of Japanese wrestling, New Japan, and elsewhere. And of course, over the last year or so, Tiger Mask 2 has been reveling in what he calls the wild style. He's been more unpredictable, he's been more chaotic. And right there, the vertical suplex into the turnbuckle is an example of the wild style. That's what I love about the Tiger style of professional wrestling. It is always evolving, always changing, always growing. And Tiger Mask 2 has been in the vanguard of that for years, but look at the speed! Did you see the speed with which Knight's Tiger flew through the air? The only piece that can jump other pieces, and he jumps the whole ring rope setup. Good grief. Knight's Tiger doing significant damage on the outside. The referee's 20 count has begun. Standard AWL rules in effect for this tag team semi-final match. And I can now let you know that the AWL medical team has cleared Amy Wade to participate, though she is participating against recommendations. The AWL Joshi Championship main event will go on. Wakazaki Ai will make her final challenge, her final opportunity to challenge as a high school student. Joshi Kosei Oja? We'll find out. And look at this, the crucifix bomb, stealing a page out of the book of the Black Tigers. And that's, of course, what you do in the Unified School of the Tiger style. It's just that. It's a combination. It's a combination of the Golden School, the Black School. Gravity kick by Knight's Tiger, defying gravity to take down his opponent with the kick. We have yet to have a legal tag in this tag team match. Right hand, left hand, flurry of offense by Knight's Tiger, who does seem to be sort of rope-a-doping a little bit, trying to out... Well, actually, no, that's what Golden Tigers are doing right now. Tiger Mask 2 absorbing more punishment so he can give out more punishment. He'll take 3 to give a good 1. Another gravity kick by Knight's Tiger. I think we can probably say the youngest and least experienced of the group. Once again, going all the way around. He wants that Black Tiger crucifix bomb and nails it. Very close to the ropes, however, the referee's going to count it. 1, 2. And the boldness of Knight's Tiger, going for that kind of cover that deep into enemy territory. And for the first time in the match, Giant Tiger comes in legally. Taking a look at the win-loss records here, Giant Tiger 1-1 in his AWL career. Of course, that's only in sanctioned matches. Most of what we've seen out of Giant Tiger has been attacks, has been muggings, has been kind of like what Akira Marine did to Amy Wade not more than an hour ago. And now the Paradise Lock, but he doesn't try and take too much advantage of that. The wild style, still with at least a little bit of control. Tag made, it's Black Tiger versus Black Tiger. The Uragiri Mono, the traitor, eats a running Black Tiger bomb from Tiger the Dark. 1, Tiger the Dark, the traitor, according to Giant Tiger and Night Tiger. You heard that earlier. They called him Uragirimono, which literally means betrayer or traitor. I think we all know what side Tiger the Dark is on, has been for years. These were the two that brought together the school, created the unified school of the Tiger style, their own dojo.
5分経過 5 minutes. 5 minutes passed.
And together it was Tiger Mask 2 and Tiger the Dark who trained some of the greatest champions the AWL has ever seen in Black Tiger Justice, record for most defenses of the Grand Championship. And of course, Tiger Mask 3, who despite his performance in the 4-way earlier, along with Black Tiger Justice, holds the record for most tag team title defenses in a single reign. So the unified school of the Tiger style is proven effective. And right now it's 2-1 in this Tigers war. The Black Tigers have said, we are coming and we are not stopping until— oh, Jesus H. Christ! That cannot be legal. Okay, wrestlers train their necks. Japanese wrestlers train their necks more than anything else. There's a reason it's called a wrestler's bridge. But wow. Giant Tiger could have very easily killed Tiger Mask 2 in that instance, and that is how little these Black Tigers give a crap about the safety of their opponents. And now looking for one more Crucifix Black Tiger Bomb. The historic Black Tiger Bomb. And now going for the legs, trying to switch up the body parts, switch levels a little bit. Tiger Mask 2, he's going old school. Tiger Suplex Hold On! The original Tiger style. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Tiger Mask W picks up the win, and it's now 3-1 to the unified School of the Tiger style. On the jungle of the map, the Tigers reign supreme.
Here are your winners, Tiger Mask W.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the I's have been dotted, the T's have been crossed, the medical evaluations are complete. It's time for our main event.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 1 fall, 1 silver knockout to the side winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Championship.
17 years old, youngest wrestler ever to graduate from the AWL dojo, graduated on her 16th birthday, the day she was legally able to compete in the main roster of the Animated Wrestling League. And next week will be Haru Yasumi, the March break, and that means for her last days in that modification of her school uniform, because she will graduate from high school. Sotsukyou omedetou gozaimasu. Korekara ganbatte kudasai. Wakazaki-san. And we know what Wakazaki Eye wants. She said it very clearly last week. She wants to take that Joshi Championship into the gym, to walk into her Sotsuyoshi as the AWL Joshi Champion. And this woman, Amy Wade, showing zero fear, zero effect from that attack on the outside, out in the parking lot as she was coming into the building. Amy Wade, 29-0, the streak and the title on the line against the woman that we've called the Puroresu, the girl that we've called the Puroresu Prodigy, the future of professional wrestling. And they're going to clash, generations and nationalities clashing over the AWL Joshi Championship.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of Tokyo, Japan. She is the #1 ranked in the AWL Best 4. Wakazaki Ai! And her opponent is the reigning and defending animated wrestling league Joshi champion. Tonight, making her 9th title defense. Fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The undefeated True Toronto Star, Amy Wade! This is an officially sanctioned Joshi Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, the AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, the AWL official Hana Babadush in charge.
Here we go, the 30th match for Amy Wade in the Animated Wrestling League. The undefeated streak on the line, the title on the line, 30 minutes on the clock. Bang the gong, we are on. Right hands and a kick, the DDT, Tachiai goes to Wakazaki Ai. Wakazaki-san looking for the ultimate end to this first stage of her career. It was a high school graduation, Sotsuyoshiki, Koko Sotsuyoshiki. It's such a major transition point in anybody's life. It will be a transition point in her professional wrestling career, one way or the other. And she's getting the opportunity to show what she can do up against I'd say the best women's wrestler in the world today, Amy Wade, 3-star, 3-sport athlete out of the University of Toronto, 29 victories consecutively in professional wrestling, former AWL Canadian national champion, successful cash-in of that contender's title to become the AWL Joshi champion, 8 successful title defenses tonight, quite probably her 9th. Stunner, oh, hot shot stunner, and look at that, how fast Wakazaki Ai gets into position to make an attack into the ring, and no, swing and a miss. Could not get there in time. Springboard, however, misses. Wakazaki able to just barely duck that one. Wade in trouble here. Irish whip across the ropes. I don't even know what the hell to call that, but it looked like it worked. And down into the Reclamator. Going for a choke instead of a crossface there. Intelligent adaptation, but not enough. Wakazaki Ai, she's going to be looking for really the only move she's established as a long-term finish is the Wakazaki lock, that modified step over toe hold face lock of hers that she uses. She's got her expert spin kicks as well, but there you see Amy Wade using that strength, power, and speed advantage to do some serious damage to the face of young Wakazaki Ai, the #1 contender. And there's the Superwoman punch. Wakazaki Ai in trouble now, as Amy Wade's going to be looking... Oh, she's going to be looking, I think, for the either the sharpshooter or the knockout knee into the cover. 1, 2, and a second away from making history. Wakazaki Ai taking good advantage of that cover, and that's how you see the professionalism. That's what we call her a prodigy, is that she goes for these covers that probably won't work, but you never know, they just might. She's doing everything she can to win the match. And now softening up the legs. Looking, I think, for that Wakazaki lock eventually. And now a simple wrestling roll. Waist lock roll here. Manipulating the body of the champion. Back. Oh! I was going to say that was a backdrop, but turned into a backbreak kick by Amy Wade. There's that knockout knee. A good challenge by Wakazaki Ai, but 1, 2, no! The knockout knee, not enough for the true Toronto star to put the pro wrestling prodigy away. Only a few minutes into this, this has been bang, bang, bang right from the opening gong. Oh, there's the spin kick! Oh! Wade collapses! Pulling her away from the rope. She was all tangled in the ropes. Her foot was draped over the rope. But 1, 2, no! Those couple of seconds Those couple of seconds to pull away from the ropes, the difference between victory and defeat. Nakane, one flip, Hurricane Rana, rolls straight into the cover, no wasted motion. 1, 2, she could do it. No! So close, so close, so close. Stomping away. Right now she's formulating a game plan. She's going for it. She's going for the Wakazaki lock. She's got it. She's at it. Can she pull back? Can she wrench back? Yes, she does. She's got it locked in dead center of the ring. And she taps. Amy Wade taps. The streak is over. The streak is broken. The streak is broken. We have a new AWL Joshi champion. The streak is gone. 29-1. 29-1. The 1 in 29-1 is your new Animated Wrestling League champion. The future of pro wrestling, Puroresu, Korotaji, Wakazaki, Look at this, pulls back on that Wakazaki lock. That's how she beat the Mistress of 1,000, holds in her debut match, and now it wins her first championship.
Here is your winner, of the Joshi champion, Wakazaki!
Sotsugyou, omedetou gozaimasu! Oja ni naru, omedetou gozaimasu! Wakazaki Eye is the champion! The future is bright! But for tonight, thank you for watching! Kore de kimarida!